So my name is Mike Lichocki. I'm with Diversified Restaurant Holdings, specifically our Bagger Dave's Burger Tavern concept. Currently we have 19 locations. We operate in the Michigan, Detroit metro area, Grand Rapids location, Fort Wayne, Indiana, in the Dayton area in Ohio. We came to Pals a few years ago. This is my second time here. A few years back, we just heard of Pals and how the Business Institute was doing some great things. And we wanted to learn how we could go from being ordinary to extraordinary. So we brought a small group down and started learning kind of the fundamentals of Pals and what makes Pals great. Challenge was to take from what we've learned, because it's so much great information, how to apply it to our concept. And a few of the things that we were able to do is we really took in account of the processes that we have in place. We had some processes in place, but were we utilizing them to the full potential? What could we get rid of, and what did we need to intensify doing? So that was really one of the big takeaways that we had, was to standardize, simplify and intensify our training, specifically training, because that's where we were lacking on. And then what did our roles as leaders play into that? What were we affecting there, and how could we be better and more aligned with our own mission statement? Speaking of the mission statement, another thing that we took away is really, how do we use our mission statement? First of all, do we have the right mission that we can all rally around and that we believe in? And also, how do we incorporate that into all the decisions that we make, starting from the people that we bring on, the processes that we use, and ultimately to the guests that we serve. So as we went through these things, I mean, there's so many other, so many things that we learned to bring back. Employee recognition. There's a Caught Doing Good board over here. We turned that into something. We changed the name a little bit, but something as a recognition program for our staff, and it just seemed to really resonate, especially being peers recognizing peers was really powerful. So as we went through this, we realized that we would talk about things that we learned, but really the only truly way to really believe what because it's a lot of this stuff seemed to be unbelievable, that there's a company that can do these things, and it didn't matter what location you went into, it was the same message, the same standard. So we started bringing down a few of our managing partners, as we call them, our general managers of the stores, to start seeing this firsthand, and then bringing it back, that same message to our group. And it's been really, really impactful. Takeaways for my second time being here, really, it was a good refresher, because it's been a couple years since I've been back here, and really just kind of driving home those points again of the fundamentals, the most important things that we need to really focus on. It's just a good reminder. I think taking away this time would be just some of those things that we brought back last time, but really kind of taking it all the way. We're not 100% where we need to be on our processes, on our training standards. We've kind of fallen back a little bit to the ordinary stage with certain things, and we know that's not where we want to be. So I think also one of the biggest key takeaways is I brought two people here today that have never been to Pals, and so they can now help bring back the message to our team. And would I recommend it? Absolutely. I wish I could come down here every year. Maybe I will be, who knows? But yeah, absolutely. Because I think that what it does is it's recommendations, the class's recommendations, and it's how can you apply it to what your business is. You can't do it the Pals way. We're not Pals. Bagger Dave's is not Pals, but what can we do that Pals is doing great that can apply to our company? A couple words I would say would be motivational, inspirational, but realistic. And it definitely gets your wheels turning. It can be overwhelming, but in a good way. I think it helps you put things in perspective to where you are doing things great, and where some of your opportunities still lie.